For the queen.
I woof you.
I woof you.
Do not put this in.
Look at her.
Trey.
It is game day morning. We play Manresa here at home. The first time our team will be at full strength. Like, we literally have our full roster. First time all year. Took 4 months, but is what it is. Yeah, so game time is at 8:30. So it's a super long day. There's no need to really rush through anything in the mornings. So we're just going really slow. Taking our vitamins, supplements, getting our coffee, hitting our breakfast. For breakfast, we just got 2 pieces of toast, a banana, trying to basically carb load. I have a lot of energy. And then we got a little double shot of espresso with a little bit of milk. For me, my big idea nutrition-wise on game day is to just eat light. I have one big meal, and that's normally around 4 or 5 hours before the game. Other than that, I'm basically snacking, eating foods that are, you know, high in carbohydrates or protein, just doing things that's gonna make sure my stomach feels settled, because I tend to have a rather unstable stomach when it comes to game days. I don't know, just something I deal with. So we have shoot around here in an hour. I guess I'm gonna take you guys with me on a game day against a Spanish ACB powerhouse in Manresa. Again, they're having a great year. Let's do it. Okay, so our opponent tonight, Manresa, they are, I would say, one of the most underrated teams in all of Europe. I think they're in 5th place in the ACB. They beat Malaga by 40. They beat Barcelona by 13. They play a really cool brand of basketball. They play up and down, fast, physical. They're gonna press you the whole 40 minutes. They're gonna cycle in their point guards to play fast. And they're gonna like beat you up the whole game. And we weren't ready for it the first time we played them. And so we know what we're getting ourselves into tonight, but this should be a big, big test. Personally, one of my goals in my career is to play in the Spanish ACB, and so every opportunity I have to like play against an ACB team and prove myself, I take it very serious, and I really want to play well in these games. So they're tough, man. They're really tough. It should be a good game. Hey, baby. I'm literally probably the best Yahtzee player, maybe in all of Europe. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Bye, Benson. All right, love you. See you after shoot around. Not again. Who parks the car with the wheel like this? The idea of shoot around is pretty simple. You just want to get a light sweat, get your body moving, get some shots up, and review the game plan. Every team does this overseas. It's just kind of like a best practice. Maybe not if the game's like earlier in the day, but these 7 p.m., 8 p.m. games, gotta do a shoot around. So you're not just sitting around all day. We're at the gym, so check this out. Obrigado. It's a little cold in here, huh? The camera's always on me for this.
All eyes on me.
Let me just put the camera. No one wants to see your whiteboard. You got the whiteboard. You can write Sharpie on those, Joe.
Hey, go the kid, bro.
Go against Trey. Here's a video of me scoring a bucket on him. But it was a complete charge. That shit was a charge. They called the block and one. No warm-up's crazy. Sure. Yeah. Vamos. Benfica. The only Joker. Damn, we almost have a full team. Shit, zoomed in as hell. Hey, with my guys here. Good to see y'all. Is that how you guys like think I talk to the camera?
It's not how we think it.
That is how you talk to the camera.
That's how you do it.
I don't talk like
I walked in on you talking to the vlog.
But it wasn't like, hey, what's up, YouTube?
That was
tough right there. On game day, again, you want to keep all your routines as similar as possible. So taking my normal vitamins, I always do omega-3s, fish oil, little magnesium. I wish I researched supplements more, but the team has a supplement program that I just kind of go by. A vitamin D and a multivitamin. These are just basically covering bare minimum, right? So that you don't have any holes in your diet. Simple. I would recommend this for anybody, not even an athlete. Vitamin D is especially important in the winter time because you're not gonna get as much sun. All right, y'all boys. It's now 12:30. Just got done with shoot around. It's time to go get some lunch. All right, so the game tonight is part of the Basketball Champions League, which is like an international competition that we qualified for, and we're in pool play right now. That's why we're playing a team from Spain. So far in the Champions League, we are laying an egg. We're 0-4. Like, honestly, have only played one game, even 50% of our potential. Had a lot of guys injured. I'm not making excuses, but I mean, I also played like absolute garbage 2 of the 3 games I've played. So just a lot has happened. And the tough part about the Basketball Champions League is the pool play is at the start of the year. So like our team was a lot of new guys. So we weren't even really used to playing with each other. We had injuries. And so we just haven't showed well. But like I said before, tonight is the first Champions League game. We have relatively our full roster. And that's super exciting because now we can actually show like who we are as a team and who we are individually. The Basketball Champions League, it's generally considered the 3rd best competition in all of Europe, I would say. Some argue it's equal to Euro Cup, but relatively there's Euro League, Euro Cup, then the Basketball Champions League is relatively the 3rd best. To put some numbers and context to it, probably the top 10 to 15 teams in the Basketball Champions League have budgets, I'd say well over 5 million would be my rough estimate. Bottom half, kind of in some of those smaller domestic leagues, could have budgets near around 1.5 to 2 million. But again, very strong competition. Anyone who's playing in the Basketball Champions League, they're making a good living. You can consider them high-level pros. It's a very, very good level. You have some NBA prospects in here, a lot of experienced players. You have players from all sorts of Power 5 conferences. A lot of good stuff there. A lot of good players, a lot of good talent. So really good competition. I just wanted to make that crystal clear for you guys. Whew, that nap really took me out. I was out for like almost 2 hours. A little bit longer than my normal game day nap. Normally I'm about an hour and a half. But now we got about 30 minutes before we have to leave, head to the gym. And I'm gonna basically hit my pregame routine. My pregame routine is pretty simple. It sounds extravagant, pregame routine, but it's not anything crazy. So I journal, I eat some food, preferably carbohydrates, drink my beetroot juice, get some coffee, and watch some film. 5 things, pretty simple, but it gets me in the right frame of mind and kind of primes my body for game time. So let's do that, and then let's hit the road and head to the gym. First things first, this bad boy right here. Now I've watched explaining to you what the performance benefits of beetroot is like 3 times. I'm always rushed when I'm going through it. Beetroot is a nitrate. What does a nitrate do? It improves circulation. It opens up your veins, kind of allows blood to flow better through your body, allowing for oxygen to get your muscles quicker and faster, and just your circulation to be better. Why is that important? It allows you to recover faster. 2, it allows you to be more alert, more awake. More oxygen to the brain is always better. That's kind of the gist behind it. It's not like proven science, but performance is very person to person. So beetroot juice, I like it. It's part of my routine. I do it every time. Tastes terrible. Actually, the taste is getting better, but makes your teeth red, makes your pee red, so don't be scared when that happens. You're not dying. And then for my meal, my pregame meal, I got some mac and cheese. Hey, I know this mac and cheese probably doesn't look like anything special because I just heat it up, but honestly, Carly whipped this bad boy up and it's super good. For a pregame snack, I'm basically just getting some carbs that will be fast acting. That's exactly what this mac and cheese is. It's light, won't mess up my stomach, so it's pretty simple. Now, while I'm eating this, I'm gonna go through some film in the scouting report, basically run refresh on the game plan. I'll watch some team film, but most of it is individual player film, looking for tendencies, things like that. Just take a look here. So here we go, scouting report, roster, here's their stats, tendencies. Now, here's an example of a guy. These are just his tendencies. They have this for each player. I'll basically focus on the guys that I'll be guarding. This is my main matchup for tonight, so this is the guy I'm gonna watch film on. So here's something that I'll do if we don't have individual scouts on the players, just because today's game was rushed. I'll actually just go on YouTube, look up the player, and watch his highlights, because these are what he does best. And so this is what I can learn from and try and stop, you know, try and negate his strengths, right? Push him to his weaknesses. Actually, let me show you guys one more thing about Manresa. So this isn't the first time I've played him. I played him 3 years ago when I was in Poland, and look who was on that team. None other than fellow YouTuber Chima Moneke. Chima, I appreciate you, dog, showing me some love last video, but the clip you showed, that might be a charge. That might be a charge, my brother. Everybody in the comments, let me know, is that a block or a charge on Chima's bucket on me? But for real, Chima, you're a great dude. I love what you're doing for overseas hoops, man. Trying to put European basketball on the map, sharing guys' stories, and let's keep running this thing up, man. Oh, and wait a second. I gotta show you a couple buckets that I got on you when you were in Manresa, because I had a little streak when we played y'all at home. Dogs, please stop. Okay, come on. And these guys are so needy. The last thing I'll do before I leave the house is more or less the thing that's gonna lock me in the most, and that's my pregame journal. For this, it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna go over my personal keys for the game and the team keys for the game, and then just a thought. It's basically a 3 to 5 minute exercise where I clear my mind of all extra thoughts, and then I hone in on my deliverables, my action items, and it gives me very clear direction going into the game. So that when I show up at the arena, I know what I'm there to do. I know exactly my path to success, and it's simple. I'm not gonna run down everything that I wrote down, but if you want this pregame journal PDF, I link it in the description. I do this in every game day. It helps me a lot. It's pretty simple, and I think it'll help you. It's completely free. Just put in your email and boom. You have all the journal templates, and you have all my workouts that I do in any of my YouTube videos. So a lot of value, completely free. Let's get to this game. And last but not least, before you get the show on the road, a little coffee to go, simple. Caffeine is a performance enhancer, I promise you. Bye dogs, bye dogs. My big feeling and thought tonight was to know that I belong. I think whether you're playing well or playing bad, there's sometimes this thing called like imposter syndrome. Now, what's imposter syndrome? It's like you feel like you don't belong, or you're gonna get found out that you're not as good as you say you are, as you pretend to be. Or when you play bad, it's like, oh, they finally realized that I wasn't good. Like, oh, the truth is coming to light. It's a nasty, nasty thing. And the harsh reality is almost everybody experiences it, because part of the human experience that self-doubt, that wondering if you're good enough. The trick for me is to just remember all the times that I was successful. Remember your track record. You've done it a million times. You know, one bad game isn't going to change that. One good game is not going to change that. And you've put in the hours to belong. Hopefully that resonates with some of you guys. We're almost to the gym. I think I'm just going to cut straight to the on-court stuff, because today I'm feeling like I might listen to music before the game, which is a rare thing. I'm feeling like some slow, smooth, not quite jazz, but like slow rap to kind of get me in the zone.
You get so good at being modest, girl, be honest. You said you done trusting these niggas, made yourself a promise. I hate to make you take it back. I've been getting paid for rap, ain't talking about the drums when I tell you I can make it clap.
So we are underway with the throw of the ball. Shot clock running down, tough shot incoming, no problem for Tyler Stone.
Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip.
Fade away is good, that's beautiful play.
You gon' die on it. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that I wanted and next. Put this up, I'll send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this big as it gets.
Drechsel goes left, still going, left hand finish, immaculate. Nice play, extra pass, and a wonderful throwdown. This competition, good push ahead. Nice bounce pass as well, and that is great offense, and he turns it over. Unfortunate start for Benfica, but look at Manresa. Pitch perfect, and straight down the other end, Danny Perez, and time runs out, shots up from half court, just skims the front of the rim.
Okay, so a general rule of thumb is to not talk about a game directly after the game. But holy shit, guys. I'm so frustrated. We had this game in our hands, up by 12 at half. So frustrating, both as a team and individually. Like for myself, I just feel like I'm so close to performing and being at the level that I want to be. Like my dreams and my goals are playing the ACB, and we're playing an ACB team, and I feel like I'm plenty good enough. So frustrating, guys. We ended up losing by like 10. God, like my goals and my aspirations are like right there. Like I'm so close. Just like keep just grabbing air. It's so, like I don't feel like I even played that bad. 7 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, but 4 turnovers, like 4 lame turnovers. Like a travel up top that I don't know, like every European guard does this hop move. Everyone does it. I stepped out of bounds after the ball got blocked, like, and I had a layup trying to throw a backdoor pass. What's the other one? And then an offensive foul to start the game. Oh, it's just like little things that I know like I'm more than capable of. It's just a matter of putting it together. I know I'm gonna get there, but it's just moments like these that are just so exhausting on your mental. Like I feel myself like hyper fixating on it. And like, I know every hooper feels this after games when it's like, it's not even like we lost at the buzzer, but like we should have won. Like we had this, like we did almost everything correct. We played hard. I don't know how much of that rant my editor is gonna keep in there, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I get a lot of good feedback both from you guys, and it's funny, like the teams I'm playing, almost every team has a couple players that watch the videos. And shout out Derek Alston, he came up to me after the game and was like, yeah, watch the videos. And so cool to see kind of like what it's doing for the overseas basketball community, helping guys not feel so alone, but also just kind of sharing my journey. But man, tough one. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna get back to it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and cue the outro music. The highs and lows is for sure low. Love this.